G'day YouTube, welcome to Nitro Gear and Axles. First video where we're going to fit a mountaintop hard lid to our D23 Nissan Navara. We will give a full rundown on the ute at a later date. There's plenty of modifications on this car and there's plenty more to come, but for now we need to fit a hard lid so we can keep all of our gear and axles safe in the tray. And we've chosen a mountaintop hard lid. Now, up until we bought this one, I hadn't seen or heard of mountaintop. The reason why we're going with mountaintop, there's actually quite a few. Firstly, they're 2 doors down from us, so they're our neighbours. So support local business, support our neighbours. Secondly, it does away with the roll bars. So it's a full one-piece lid. It's lockable. It's got a pretty cool checker plate finish. And it's also got these tie-down straps here. And the reason why it has those is because this is rated to 150 kilos worth of additional cargo weight or load on top of here. Whereas the fiberglass hard lids, the roller shutters, all those other ones, they don't have that option of putting weight on top. And you definitely don't want to be doing that on the fiberglass ones. You can see it's fully reinforced here. So you've got a mobile grandstand wherever you go as long as you're not over 150 kilos. It's fully sealed with rubber all the way around. Now it doesn't mean that it's waterproof, but it definitely helps. That's a thing with most hard lids. A lot of people think that they're going to be waterproof, but it's just not the case. But this one will definitely come very close. And we really like the checker plate finish. So we're going to get to work putting it on. I've got no idea how to, so I'm going to check the instructions. I believe we need to fit some brackets around the tub and then lift it on. It comes with gas struts, comes with keys, comes with everything you need. Just all in one box, nice simple packaging. And I just want to point out, this is not an ad trying to sell you something. These are our neighbours, so we're supporting them. We paid full ticket for this and we're going to give it a crack and run it around on our Nitro Gear and Axle ute. And just to be perfectly clear and upfront with everyone, this is not a paid ad. We bought this outright, paid full ticket for it, and we just think it's a good looking lid. It's got the option of tying things down on top of it up to 150 kilos. It's got the tie downs, because once you have a hard lid on the back of your ute, it becomes kind of useless in a way. It's great for locking things in underneath, but the purpose of a ute is to throw everything and anything in the back and stack it up. So you put a hard lid on, automatically you lose all of the height. So with this one, yeah, we can fill it up underneath, but then if we do need to, we can put some items on top. But it could be anything, you know, just strap it down. You've got the tie down points. You don't have those ugly straps hanging down the side of the ute to strap it to, so we'll just strap it to that. You just don't get that with other lids, so that's why we chose this one. And as always, you've got to look after your neighbours. Let's get to work reading the instructions and fitting it up. So it's time to take a look at what you get in the kit. So we've got a whole bunch of bags with all the aluminium brackets, all the hardware, everything you need is all there. Pins, we've got some rubbers, we've got some more hardware, we've got some more brackets, got some nice furry stuff as well. And these are the gas shocks which help lift it up and down. We also have owner's manual, installation manual, and packing slip. We don't need to worry about that. So in the owner's manual, I've had a quick flick through this. It tells you how to adjust everything and how to torque everything up and just general maintenance on what you should do over the life of owning the hard lid. And then we've got the installation manual. Now I can't tell you what tools you might need for this because there's no recommended tools or socket size list here, but we just have to check every single nut and bolt as we're doing it. They mainly look like 12s and 14s by the looks of things, and a couple of Allen key heads or hex heads. So should be pretty straightforward. I'm going to get to work. I'll put this on a time lapse We'll set the camera up nice and high so you can see what I'm doing, and then we'll get it all fitted up. Alright, so I didn't show too much of it on the time lapse, but I've put some mud flaps on. These mud flaps are just a general aftermarket one. These are called Truckmates. They're from Sydney, Australia. So local product. Got them out of Road Safe's warehouse. on the front as well, so they don't hang down too much because we don't want to get them caught on anything, and it's just to protect the dirt from flicking up between here and ruining our beautiful new wrap that we've got done. And same goes on the back when we're towing the race car. We don't want to be flicking up rocks straight back up the trailer and onto the race car. So pretty simple job, but not as easy as it looks. I've probably got dirt all over me. Pretty muddy underneath a four-wheel drive, as I'm sure many of you guys know. Gave me a good chance to check over the car, clean all the mud and everything out from around the brakes. There was tons of that. You can see it on the floor here. So just remember, guys, when you're washing your four-wheel drive after you've been out, so it's probably a good idea to pull the wheels off after you've been off-road, check your brake rotors, check your calipers. You don't want mud drying in your brake ventilation system, in your brake calipers, in any of your suspension arms, because once it dries, it sets like concrete, and you definitely don't want that, especially for the thing that's going to help save your life maybe one day. So not my finest work, but yeah, there wasn't a lot of places to bolt them on in the Navara, but they're very, very strong. We've got some really hardcore screws, so they're not going anywhere. Over to the hard lid now. That was super easy. Now I've just got to adjust it and put the pins on and tighten these down. Yeah. Super easy. Easy. Alright, so the install's complete. Really, really easy to do. You can do it all yourself. Probably don't need a second person to even lift it on. It's not that heavy. All aluminium design with the strengthening bars in there. Doesn't add any extra weight to the back of the car as well. So yeah, win-win for all. And everything all bolted up, all perfectly, without a millimetre to spare. Everything just fit perfectly snug. Just pull on the strap, bring it down. Perfect. There was a tiny, tiny bit of adjustment that is expected, and that was just on those locking pins. So yeah, no brainer, really easy, super easy to do. Might even stand on it. It's time to test out the 150 kilo weight rating on the lid. I'm only 90, so it should be sweet. You ripper. Well, that brings us to the end of our very first episode. We're trying to grow the channel, so make sure you like and subscribe. If you know anyone with a Navara or any kind of dual cab ute and they want a hard lid, make sure you send them this video, show them how easy the mountaintop lid is to install. I'll put a link in the description for mountaintop so you can check those out. Once again, this is not a paid promotion. We just liked it. They're just down the road, so we grabbed a mountaintop hard lid, fitted to the Nitro gear and axle ute. So make sure that you like and subscribe, because we will be bringing you guys regular content, heaps and heaps of extra products. We've got some stuff on its way for the Navara. We're going to give it a really good birthday, bit of TLC, a bit of love. We're going to give it a tidy up. There'll be more mods coming for the car as well, plus a whole bunch of different cars. So make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. It's time to clean up.